What's up, everybody? Rothstein here, Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, a.k.a. Malcolm Existential. Today is Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave comments. Share the video. Share the channel. All right? I'm not going to be here too long. Just know that we'll have action for you Saturday and Sunday. Saturday will be it won't be any football. Well, yeah, it won't be any football Saturday. And then Sunday will be all division or all league championships, conference championship stuff. But Saturday will be some hockey, But I digress. Let's, here we go again. Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. As you know, Corey Holcomb, very dark comedy. With his comedy, Corey Holcomb, very dark comedian, has a podcast, the 5150 Show, here on YouTube. And last week or the week before, he had Anton Daniels, Detroit-based, just internet personality. Like I say, he's kind of filling that Kevin Samuels lane of just no nonsense. Straight action, he's going, when he's talking, no filter. Kind of more, not exactly esoteric, but it's kind of more highbrow, confident, because he calls himself a Republican. But anyway, so Anton was on the Corey Holcomb show last week or the week before, and then shit went left. They almost ready to come to blows. Anton ended up walking off the show over some figurative language that they both were using. And Anton, he's more, like I said, he's more articulate with what he's doing and kind of frustrated. So he was kind of playing in Corey's face a little bit. Corey obviously got upset, and then, so they went left, almost came to blows. And then, so that next week, Anton, he was like the star of social media. He was on Jason Whitlock, he was on all these different podcasts, kind of explaining what happened and further throwing salt in the wound of Corey. Corey was sitting idly by, quiet, until the other night. He starts talking about it now, and giving his point of view, saying, I got up in that man's face because I knew he wasn't going to do shit, blah, blah, blah. And what do you know? Of course Corey did. I'm not surprised. He went to the man's kids. Went to his kids. I guess that's a picture of the young lady that they had showed on the show. And and Corey went in on her, called her ugly, said you ugly, nobody wants kids with you. I mean, Corey just shit on the dude and his kid and his daughter. And I saw a video later. I don't know if it was AI or real, but Anton apparently responded and said that, all right, y'all got it. He's like, y'all got it. Waved the white flag. Y'all got it. My daughter has been dealing with online bullying before and just all types of wild shit, saying that she was training to be in the Olympics. Like I said, I don't know if this was AI or what, but it was just whether it is or isn't, that's not the point of this video. This video is because, damn, do y'all have to do this? You guys are in your 40s and 50, years old, and you're beefing on the internet over nothing. Everybody got to want to start and come and start something. And then they want to start in beef for nothing. What are we doing here? And truth be told, I don't think this is fake at all. I can see this as being a genuine organic beef. Because the way they come at it is two different folks. And I just don't see where, this is anything close to fake. I think these two really don't like each other because of what happened. I think it's very visceral. it was very visceral that their styles would clash anyway. And then when they came together, of course they were going. You just saw it coming. Like I said, this reminds me of Tariq Nasheed and Tommy Sotomayor. However many years ago that was when they first started beefing. When they first started beefing, you know, Tariq was already established. Tariq was the dude in that lane, the black conscious community. Here comes Tommy, and he coming the way he come with it, you know. And you can just tell the little shots, the way Tommy would say things. It's like he going at Tariq. You know, they finna start beefing here in a minute, and voila, sure enough. I mean, it got to the point where Tariq pulled up on Tommy at Vlad. You know what I'm saying? All that beefing and everybody just arguing and all that. And it's like, there's plenty of crumbs out there for everybody to eat. You ain't got to shit on people. I mean, like, and Tariq, he was like vanquishing motherfuckers. Like, you know, Ashy Monkey and all this. He was vanquishing people with songs and all that. Tommy just kept taking those blows and wouldn't stop. Wouldn't keep coming. Like, nothing would stop Tommy, and that's why he's still here. You know, nothing would stop him. You know, to me, you know, I thought Tariq body bagged him several times, but somehow he's still here. But somehow Tommy's still here. I don't know how viable he is, but I see his posts on X from time to time. You know, I don't see his YouTube channel anymore, but yeah. So Anton being Tommy Sotomayor and Tariq being or Holcomb being Tariq Nasheed. And Tariq even did a video about the situation between them two. And, you know, he let it be known that, you know, Corey Holcomb is his peeps. And, you know, so obviously he took Corey's side on it. It's just, I just don't, I can't believe it's still going after 2 weeks now. I can't believe that. Like, damn. Corey out here, you know, going at that man's kids. Like, that's like, you want to call it low, but then again, at the same time, like, what did you expect Corey to do? That's what he does. Like Corey, what that saying go, you want to go low, Corey going to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just cut like that. They don't care. And, you know, he's talking about how Anton was, like, dissing, you know, just the LA culture and just the LA people. Like, he might not be safe out there. Not saying he would do nothing. Corey, not saying that Corey would do anything to Anton, but he was just saying the way Antoine was dissing LA, it might not be safe for Anton in LA. So, what a tangled web we'd weave. You know, did Anton bite off more than he could chew? You know, is Anton safe in LA? Did Corey have to really go in there on his kids? On his daughter? Not kids plural, just the one, the daughter. And whatever his marital situation is, these questions and more will be answered on the next episode of Soap, I guess. Hey, leave a comment, but most likely, but more importantly, share and subscribe. Leave comments. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back out, like I said, definitely Saturday morning, if not tomorrow. But until then, everybody be well. Peace.